what we are going to see is Wilco just simply focusing on those Colossi, and this is going to ultimately kill any Zeglings or Hydras that there will be. And meanwhile, Mattis still does not have any serious army, and there's a single observer, just guarding this gold expansion. And if this observer is really here and it is not just a mirage that my eyes are seeing, then I would really expect Wilco to attack right now. I mean, he's making his own gold expo, but before he'll get any income from that, it will be long after the Zeg already financed a ginormous army out of this gold that they were getting. Let's have a quick look at the income. See that? See that? This is quite a big difference. But notice this. There are 7 less drones than there are probes, and they are still getting more minerals. So right now, Wilco needs to attack ASAP with his Colossi, while he still can, because as you can see, there's a billion Corruptors already in the play, and they are going to just lay waste on the Colossi before they can do anything. And there's not enough Stalkers to clear this guy out before it is too late. So all of those Colossi are going to die. It's just a matter of how much damage they're going to deal, and I think this will be more than enough. There's so many Colossi, actually there's only 4 Colossi, but there is not enough units for the Zeg player, and Mattis right now has decided to take up the fight, and there we go, those units are killing each other, and those Colossi do not stand a chance. They are all corrupted, and they are taking 20% more damage, which is a lot, especially against Corruptors. But now all of those Corruptors are useless, and the Protoss units are free to roam and kill all Zeg that they wish to. However, there's still not enough of them, and I have no idea why the sentry actually has put those force fields. I mean, it's always cool to see force fields, but only if they are useful. Right now they are not useful at all, and I would rather see the Guardian shields than the force field. And oh, this Colossus is going to be so teared apart, even with that corruption. He was really not needed there. So yeah, there we go. There's already a stack switch into Immortals. This is going to annihilate all of those roaches in a matter of seconds. And this country is still there. The drones simply run away, but it's bad because right now the drones simply need to get back into the mining place, and this will not be a huge won battle for Wilco as it should have been. However, he bought himself some mining time, and now he would just be able to even the income up, or even maybe gain an advantage, but we are going to see about that pretty soon. Let's see who is having the advantage in the income right now. They are both very even, though the Zeg is getting more Vespian simply because the Protoss still do not have any simulators ready, and there are too many probes on this gold. I want to see Wilco getting another expansion ASAP, and there we go, a counterattack from Mattis. He's got a small army, but it is more than enough to destroy this Nexus, and with this Nexus gone, this will be a huge problem for the Protoss player. But there we go, Wilco is counterattacking. He's got a couple of Immortals. They're going to tear apart those roaches. Are they going to be fast enough, or are the roaches going to destroy the Nexus? Yes, the Nexus does go down, and whoa, this is a huge loss for Wilco. Even though he did manage to destroy an entire army, or at least a part of the entire army from the Zerg, now he is once again left with only his natural and his main. He's got nothing else to do. Excuse me, not to do. What has happened? Get away from me, I do not want this view. And right now he knows that he has to counterattack as an answer to this counterattack that Mattis did just a second ago. And there we go, we are going to see those armies clash up again. No, Mattis is retreating just a little bit, making sure that he's got a better position than his opponent. But there we go, Sentry is actually blocking the way, so Mattis cannot reinforce his artillery. It is going to go down. All of the probes, excuse me, drones are also going to go down, and this might be a serious counterattack right here, right now. Now those Immortals need to focus fire on those roaches, and this is exactly what they're doing, because if they would fire on those Hydras, this would be a waste of the potential, because they deal much more damage against those roaches than against Hydras. And there we go, those shields on Immortals still work against Hydras, but this is really not enough, because the Hydras have a very high rate of fire, and they're just going to tear those Immortals apart. This is really not the proper counter. The proper counter would be Colossi, but they would efficiently countered by those Corruptors. So it's very nice to see both of those classic Red Alert 3 players using the counter system very well. I cannot wait for them to get, you know, even better at this game, and I really want to see those guys using their abilities to the top. And there we go, an answer from Vilko. He knows that when he's Colossi-less, then the only thing he can do against such a Hydro spam are those High Templars. And why they're absolutely useless in TVP, because the MP can take an energy from High Templar in a matter of seconds before he can do anything, then they are still going to be an effective unit in PvZ. There's only one thing I would still love to be fixed, and which is Archon. I mean, come on, those Archons. Have you ever seen an Archon that was created in a... that was not created, just created to, you know, do something with High Templars that you know you're not going to need anymore, or they're just about to die? I mean, seriously, I would love to see a small, slight nerf to Archon, just so you can actually make High Templars or Dark Templars only to get those icons. This would be beautiful. And as I said before, in my opinion, what could have done this would be basic 2 shield armor on Archons. So with all shield upgrades, the Archons could have 5 armor on the shields. This would make them kind of ultra-like, and I would love this. I mean, they would be real tankish units. There would be something somehow similar to Immortals, but they will not excel at killing powerful units. They would excel at killing hordes of non-powerful units, so Immortals would be more efficient in PvP or PvT, while Archons would be the ultimate weapon of the section in PvZ and sometimes useful in PvT. So that's what I would like to see. Archons with basic 2 shield. And there we go. Broodlords actually being in use by Mattis. He knew that he's got so many competitors that he's not going to be able to use anymore, so he needed to have some of those Broodlords. And there we go, a billion of storms coming down from the sky, and they actually did little to no damage to those. Okay, maybe they did quite a lot of damage to those Broodlords, but they did not really hurt the Hydros or the Rotors of that matter. And this army is simply way more powerful and is going to prevail against the small Protoss army. So there we go. It looks very, you know, dark for Vilko at the moment. Mattis has got superior advantage, and I cannot see how Mattis could lose this game at the moment. I mean, this is simply going to be we could actually call it an art of defense, because by the way I see it, Vilko is in a big trouble right now. But what is he doing? He's doing a Colossi. Once again, he's doing 2 of them. I believe that there will be more soon. And why is that? That is because all of the characters from Mattis have transformed into Broodlords. This is going to be an interesting twist to see Zack deleting his own counter and allowing Vilko to make some more Colossi. This will be interesting. By the way, as you can see, both players are running on exact the same amount of expansions, though I can see that Vilko is really putting an effort in making sure that all of them are properly... what's the word? I forgot about it. So let's say. And there we go, Colossus, only a single one, laying waste on those roaches. What it should really attack those Hydros. Attack those Hydros! Attack the Hydros! Do not attack the Broodlings, attack the Hydros! Why are you not attacking the Hydros? Please, please, turn your giant head and attack those Hydros! Why are you not doing it? Finally, a single thermal lance of those Hydros. But I want to see more burning Hydros, small thermal lances, just burning the life away from those guys. I mean, there's no reason not to do so, and those Colossi were proven useless at the moment. So this was kind of sad to see. No, I mean, just a little bit more micro, and those Colossi would really change the course of the battlefield. And there we go, an Archon Warp right away. I have no idea why that is happening, but I guess there was a reason for it. Oh, the reason is there is no upgrade for Hatterbus, so they do not have energy to use their Psionic Storm. This is kind of fail. So, were I just talking about Archons? Yeah. Though, of course, this is not an example. This Archon did not even stand a chance, no matter if it has shields or not. It's just a funny coincidence that I was talking about the Archons, and immediately there it goes. So there is the GG. Vilko knows that he's got no chance, and he leaves the game, giving the victory to Mattis. Overall, a nice game. I loved to see those old Red Alert 3 Pros back into the action. It really gave me this sense of nostalgia, and yeah, I was really happy. I wanted to give a tip, but I forgot what it was. I really did. Yeah, it is hurting me a lot. Yeah, whatever. Also, one thing that my friend invented, his goal to level 1 and he wanted to get credits for it. Yeah, let's say he thought that it would be really cool to see Colossi being able to, you know, palm the enemy flying units with the head. I mean, they are so big, they really should do so. No, this is just a funny idea. Definitely not, it would not be balanced, but in a single player, this would be funny. Okay, so there we go. I hope you enjoyed my videocast. It was PANCZASU, the mighty Phoenix Spammer, and I will see you guys online.